out for a little bimble today in our local woods, and I'm just going to cover a few edibles today. So here's the first one. This time of year we have our good old bramble, right? But one really good point about the bramble, this time of year you have the bud heads at the very top, and what you can do, you can just pull them off, lovely and soft, and they're actually very good teeth, and they're like a mild coconutty taste, very nutty, but beautiful, really good. Right, we're now at the next part of the forest, and as you can see we have a small patch of wild garlic. So I suppose the features of it is the linear leaves, long thin linear leaves, and then onto the flower itself. And one thing about them you have to know is with the flowers it's the 6s and 3s. So what you have is you have 6 white petals, 6 stamens, and finally 3 small seeds that you can see just in the centre of the flower. The other thing about the flowers, which their edibility is, they are amazing made into a tempura. Or also what Adam and I like to do is we like to just peel off the flowers and have them mixed through a salad, just a fresh salad. So that there is the wild garlic flowers. Right, I'm going to gather up some beech leaves. I seen that Ben McNutt had made a concoction called beech leaf nayu. So I'm going to try it out, and I'll get back when I have it made anyway. So nice young fresh beech leaves. So here we have some very soft young fresh beech leaves that I'm going to gather up and make it into the beech leaf nayu. You can see more wild edibles growing, and there of course wood sorrel. And here we have lots of wood sorrel with the small little white flower, used back in the old times by the sailors because it was good to combat scurvy. Wood sorrel, very simple plant, 3 leaf, looks like a clover, tastes a wee bit like green apple skin, and I suppose like a zesty lemony flavour. Right, the next plant that I've come across today is what's known as herb bennet or wood avens, also known as Saint Benedict's herb. So here we'll have a wee look at it. So here it is, the herb bennet, also known as Saint Benedict's herb, or wood avens. In the past I've used the leaves where I've picked very young leaves and can add it in the salad. Also the leaves are lovely that you can do. It's not a very healthy way, but is the deep fry them and the puff up just like a prawn cracker. But one of the best features of it is the actual root itself. The root itself is long stringy roots, but it smells and it actually tastes as well of cloves. And in the past the medicinal uses would have been for liver disease, also for combating diarrhea, and sort of stomach ailments. But this is it. This is called herb bennet. Right, our next plant now is what's known as hairy bittercress or spring cress, lamb's cress, but it's one of my favourites, so we'll just have a wee look at it here. So here you see the plant of hairy bittercress. The plant itself always grows in sort of semi-bare soil, anywhere where it can get a root. And as you can see, it sort of grows up like a rosette of stems the whole way out, and the leaves themselves are opposite leaf. I would describe it that the flavour of it is a cross between a cress that you would have grown as a young person or as a child, and also a cross between that and rocket. It's lovely in salads, it's lovely in pesto, but one of my favourite is just chopping it up and putting it into a ham sandwich. So very simple. It's called hairy bittercress. So the next plant we're going to come across now it's another herb name, so it's Herb Robert now, or in the past was known as St. Robert's herb. We'll have a wee look at it here now. So here it is, Herb Robert. Little pinky flowers with 5 petals. The plant was, as I said, I think was also known as St. Robert's herb. And it was used and has been known that it has cured many an illness. I personally use the leaves, dry the leaves out and make them into a tea, and once the leaves are dry they can be used all year round. The other thing about it is when you find a young plant and the leaves are young, you can toss them into a salad because it's a great immune booster, and the health benefits, you know, for this wee plant are well recorded. And it's just a simple called Herb Robert or St. Robert's herb.